Hey guys, Marvin here. So the rematch between NiP and Anonymo has happened. Um, in my first video from this series, where we watched Device on Overpass, you saw that they had some connection issues, and it's since then it's been confirmed that the issue was with the Faceit servers and their connection, some kind of setting was left on that should have been off, or something along the lines, which resulted with the loss, the 30 to 40% loss. So the issue was on Faceit's end and not with NIP. And you saw in the map that the Anonymo players were quite accommodating. Really, they allowed a lot of time, and they even changed server mid map to try and improve the situation for the players. But yeah, the at the end of the day, it's it's being replayed. It was replayed last night because the the issue was not with NIP, and that's basically my understanding from reading on Twitter. I don't have like any insider information or anything. I just have the same information as everyone else. Now, the question that everyone is asking is this fair? And I guess it's going to be unfair for someone is basically the crux of the matter. So, as like I said, Anonymo were very accommodating, and it would be unfair to them to have to make them replay a map in which they won due to circumstances that they can't control, and it was basically the Faceit end that's caused the issue. So to say you have to replay this map even though you won fair and square from their perspective, it would seem unfair from their perspective, but from the NIP perspective, to force them to take the loss in the series, since for even even though they had 30 to 40% loss, and the issue was not from their connection. Like I said in my video on Overpass, you would have thought from playing from their facility, they would have had their facility in Stockholm. They would have had their connection, like they'd have a good connection, and they would have had all this kind of tested. They would have ensured that they knew that they were going to be playing in this online era for no one knows how long, but a decent amount of time. So you would have thought this is the place where they boot camp, they all work. You would have thought that they'd have a very good connection to all the servers that they're going to be playing official matches on in tournaments. So it did seem strange to me that they had this connection issue, and I guess now we understand a little bit more, and it was nothing to do with them and their connection. It was the Faceit server side that was causing the issue. So it would seem unfair to them to force them to take this loss when they had poor connection the entire series. So is it a compromise? I guess so. I mean, it does favor NIP to get them a second shot at the series. So they replayed Mirage, and it was again very close. Initially, it went into OT with Anonymo winning, but now you see it's a 16-14, and we're going to look at REZ, who really starred in the map, 27 and 18. and we'll start watching the demo. Again, we've got the Half-Life Advanced Effects POV mod. Yeah. I mean, I think that's all I'm going to say about the fairness of this. I think, you know, this is the conclusion that they've come to. Again, it's not really the teams that are at fault here. It's it's Face It and the servers. And I guess this is as fair a compromise that they can they've decided that they're gonna come to. But anyway, let's focus on REZ. Don't think I've done a REZ demo review yet. REZ is another one of my favorite players. Really like REZ and the way he plays. Very smart player. Been in this NiP team for a fair while now. He's probably the most experienced. I mean, probably Device is the most experienced now that he's in the team, but second most experienced player. You know, a veteran in the team now. And he has a very good map here. And I really like the way REZ plays. Ooh, that's a good. There was one top mid spamming his AK. So now he's just gonna jiggle here. Top gun smoke. While he just was a touch shallow and he was able to get into that angle and catch Snacks unawares there. That was a very nice play there. Just taking advantage of the advantages given. Oh my god, he got that. What the hell? He just... Six bullets, REZ. This will be very impressive if he pulls it off. And he does it. Yeah, that utility in the connector there was designed to force him out so they could cross short. And I'm sure Snacks was not expecting REZ to be playing behind that Molotov in front of that smoke. Just that tiny gap. Okay. MP9. And one thing I liked from watching the Zaiwu demo was that just how he was just prepared for every fight. He was just aware of where he could be killed from. Again, catching snacks. Not looking. That was a good... I don't know if you heard it, but he baited the window jump so that the jungle guy could peek. That was very nice team play there. But now they know he's jungle. Good jump con. Yep. Good check, campers. Well done. So yeah, so apart from the MP9 kill where he was in a very advanced position, I mean, Key or K, or however you say it, was kind of expecting that someone could be there. His next two frags were on people just not even looking at him. So a 3k in the round. And those are the easiest frags you want. Those are the type of frags you want. People not even knowing you're there, shooting them in the side of the head. Again, I'm going to play with this smoking bottom con. Orp in. Okay. Gets the info. Almost loses his life for it, but luckily they whiff. And another top con. Playing connectors probably very difficult. Just playing mid on Mirage is probably the most difficult spot. You know, you see the most action. You encounter a lot of T utility, and you need to be ready to respond. He sees the Opera again. Again, doesn't get punished for it. Those are two opportunities where he could have definitely been AWP'd from Palace. But a common play is to smoke that bottom con, so you can peek around it, look into mid, get a kind of one-way effect where. Whoa. That's the kind of peek where if you don't kill him instantly, the AWPer, I mean, most AWPers are going to be able to react and kill you in time if you don't headshot him. And that's kind of what happened. He tried to like crouch walk, spray behind around the corner. Oh no. We're cursed again. With the cursed weapon. Why does this happen? I feel like they've made this mod worse somehow. Okay, so we're not going to have the crosshair when he pulls out the M4. Oh no, we did have the crosshair. I don't know. Maybe I've got to, Ooh, ZDR. Not watching Pal and he almost gets one digged. Yeah, maybe I need to reinstall this Half-Life Advanced Effects because I feel like it didn't used to do that until an update, and now it's happening more and more. That cursed weapon in the HUD. But I do like this mod. It So you feel a bit more immersed in the player. Because sometimes you get caught just watching the X-rays. But this way, we don't know where they are. We only know what REZ knows. 2v3. Will they go for this? They would have picked up a rifle or two. AWP rings off. There knows an AWP. Ooh, snacks. No chance there. Whoa. Nice try there. Nice try. REZ pulls off some nice clutches as well in this game. But that would have been sick. See how he almost somehow isolated the two fights jumping out the window. You really want to be peeking together. In the 2v1. You don't want to give him 1v1 fights. Again, this TopCon smoke. 6 rounds in and we've already seen it 3 times. Ooh. Okay, that wasn't... that was not the person running past that angle. That was Snacks that got him with the off. That would have been an insane shot. Okay, it looks like this is gonna eco. Hear some footsteps in the apps. That's another thing in this mod, so you can also hear them, the T's, pulling out their weapons and stuff. REZ obviously can't hear that. That's another kind of bug, I guess. Flashes for ZTR. ZTR likes to play that under the balcony position. Device is caught on the big flank. A nice kind of double pump strategy where they hit it, the side, kill ZTR, and then they kind of stop, catch device on the flank, force REZ to have to consider the B, rotate, and then they just hit A again in the 2v4. And this is a save, really. And he's going to save. It's kind of from the CIS school of Counter-Strike where you get your opening advantage and you just chill. You don't rush into a mistake where you rush into the rotating Ts. You know, you're just confident in your ability to win the man advantage situation, especially when they catch device on the big flank through T spawn. You almost guarantee that, and that's something that just playing like that allows you to do. So they stacked the B with the upgraded pistols and the saved M4, hoping that they would run into the stack. But Hampers is in a very advanced situation, and I guess he could call the rotate early, but he gets nothing with the M4 spray. Again, throwing this bottom connector smoke. Okay, Season Palace. Use your molly. And he knows the mid. Hampers has got him. And the AWP is out last in A main. Flashing A main. He's blind, but they don't even peek it. The 4v1. Bomb down with the ZTR. Unlosable. You already got Hampus on the flank to stop the save of the AWP. And this is just very safe, considered CS. Let Snacks make the mistake. Don't, you know, he has to... He has to plant. He has to try and get the kills. Don't rush him. He's gone for that a few times, just trying to get the lucky timing shot. Okay, so they saw the bomb on the guy catwalk. Plopsky is going to go down to the apps guy. And somehow it's a 1v3 now. Can't remember if he get what's the timing, man. He's holding for that peak. Again, he tries that. It's kind of risky because they might just learn that he does that and try and spam him back. And it's a lot more obvious where where REZ is standing to where they can be standing. They can be anywhere in mid and shoot him. He's just trying to get a lucky timing through the smoke. And we didn't see anything. Knows there has to be another one because that was the boost. He didn't do the jump. Another headshot. That's the bomb. Very good catch. And there's was one palace as well. Okay, he hears the footsteps of one close. He's in the connector. The other guy palace. Dead. Good half. I think he got something like 18 or 19 kills on the CT side. Another good pistol round by Hampus. He got 3 in the CT pistol. And you're dead, ZTR. Yeah, unlucky. But again, because they got the bomb down, they got plenty of money to force. REZ on the hero AK. Scouts, Deagles. UMP for ZTR. Effectively almost a full buy. And Anonymo they kept 2 alive, so they'll probably have a couple M4s, but the buy won't be that much better than the ninjas. Wow, Innocent got 2 there. You would have thought, you know he's stuck van that... Like, he got the info straight away, REZ. Yet, somehow he manages to jump up and get 2 frags. Ooh! 1v1. Well done, ZTR, to get 1 there. He was low HP. No time, yes! He clutches it and gets an AWP. Wow. Didn't realize I had an AWP in that round, but Snacks had it. Bought one. AWP second round buy? Interesting decision. I don't think he got a kill with it either. So a nice clutch by 3v2 clutch by ZTR and REZ here. Like I said, there was a very good. They decided to double swing that market door, and the fact that ZTR gets 1 and REZ also trades the frag and stays alive to bring it to a 1v1 was really well played. Very good shot by ZTR. And well played by REZ, obviously. But that round really probably was not possible without ZTR swinging there. And that's what I like about ZTR is he's a real team. Ooh. Kylar just got deleted there. And he saves the team from losing to the force buy. And they're gonna just hit him with the timeout. But what, like I was saying before, that very nice shot by REZ, is that ZTR, he really seems like a good team player. You always see him jumping, first one jumping out, just to like an entry fragger should, just to disrupt the aim, put the CTs under pressure, and he can hit some nice shots as well. Like, people say that he has probably poor stats, but you know, that kind of role, that in-game leading type entry fragger role, getting info for the team, you're not gonna get you're not in the REZ position, the second one in the clutch player like Device or REZ. And I think this Device mood has like kind of balanced the team a lot more. With because Nork, oh, that's unlucky. He did check it, but yeah, in ladder. I mean, they really know who their best players are and who they're trying to set up for the round wins, and you get some good fragging out of Plopsky and ZTR and Hampus, and then you got Resin Device as your more clutch players, your 2 best players. Device didn't have a very good game this map, however, but that's how it's supposed to work in theory. But we've got REZ charging up here on short. He's in the first one and he's gonna get deleted. And that probably should have been someone else going first, but you know, you don't want to feel like a beta all the time, even though that's your role. Maybe just say, yeah, I got this one, boys. I'll take the point. But I do like ZTR. I do like what he brings to the team. He is a team-orientated player, not just a fragger. Someone that's going to play for stats. He seems like he doesn't care about the stats. And in a team game like Counter-Strike, you need to have role players. Players that are going to play for the team. I do like this Deagle with the NiP sticker. I do like this Deagle just without the stickers, but it looked quite good with the NiP sticker there. Let's see if he can hit some lucky 1-digs with it. Although won't be luck with REZ. When I hit the 1-digs, it's lucky, but it's when REZ hits them, it's skill. And a close game, 11-10. And they're just gonna have to eco this one. Plopsy on the Deagle, what's he gonna do? He's just gonna see if he get a lucky headshot out the apps. Don't know. That was a bit awkward. That was a CT smoke from short that they're smoking bottom con with. Picks up the device Deagle. I haven't seen this Deagle before. Ooh, nice shot. I haven't seen that Deagle before. There must be a new one. That's a top con smoke, if you didn't know. I feel like that one's pretty common. What? That's a headshot apparently. He's looking pretty sharp though, Device. Not Device, REZ. But that was a nice bit of team play between Device and REZ. The Flash, the supporting utility. But yeah, REZ, man. Every first bullet out of his AK seems to be going to someone's head. Very simple B take. They save, and they just save in the 3v5. And Hampers says, do it again. Same strategy. And you can see it worked because they only had one at the B site. It's not something you see really so much. It's just doing the same strategy in the exact same round and the exact next round. But, you know, if it works. And just peeked. But the team manages to win it out for him. Okay, he heard one default because he smoked default, and there's one now spamming close. Okay. Maybe he didn't know there was one default. You definitely heard him throw that nade from default for the smoke A main, and then there was another guy, Tetris, spamming the smoke that was just thrown. That's definitely a sound that you can hear, rather than like, it's not a bug. Like, you hear with the with the in this mod you can sometimes hear the enemies like switching guns and stuff, pulling out their gun or pulling out their knife, and you can hear that sound, but in the game obviously you cannot hear that. But you definitely can hear in the game your opponent's throwing utility. Nice shot. Wow, that's an interesting play to stand behind the vent with the CZ. He even turned from his decoy. Why? He knew it was a decoy. He threw it. And somehow, even though he was the one sitting in the smoke, Kai manages to kill him. Anyway, interesting. Very well played by REZ. Nice shots hit. 11 and 10 on the T side with a couple nice clutches. Okay, 16 kills, not 18 on the CT side. But anyway, thanks for watching. Bit of drama over the circumstances of the map, but a good map nonetheless for REZ. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.